In a previous episode, we talked about the Michael Johnson Performance 40-yard dash, and we started with the stance, the start stance. Now we're focusing on the drive phase. What do you do after you're set up in this optimum position to produce maximum force in this particular part of the 40-yard dash? The first 10 yards is what we call the drive. We call it the drive because you're not actually running at this point. You're driving yourself out of this start position. So what we want here is to take advantage of the angles that our body is at once we come out of the start position. Now we come out of the start position here with a lot of lean because now we've come from down here and we're coming up, and now we can actually put force into the ground that propels us forward. Once we transition out of the drive into maximum velocity, now we're no longer able to do that. Then we're cycling. So what we want to make sure that we're doing here is actually using the arms, big driving arms, to produce force into the ground with our legs. So what you're going to see here is first in the start stance, once we set up, we set the athlete up in a position that allows him to really take advantage of this particular part of the 40. Now, when he comes out of this start position, you're going to see big arms and you're going to see forces going into the ground that are propelling him forward. All right, now Drew's going to demonstrate the drive phase. All right, so key to the drive phase is the zero step. So you'll notice when the athlete takes off, the left foot stays engaged with the turf. And what we want to do is get maximum traction there so that we can get really good propulsion off of the start, and that sets up everything else. And then we talked about angles in the start stance. So we want to be able to draw a straight line from here. This is what I'm looking for, the ability to draw a straight line from his head through his shoulders, through his hip, through the knee, and down to the foot. This gives us the ability to get maximum push and maximum drive during this particular phase of the 40. And that's how you run fast in the drive phase at Michael Johnson Performance. Join us next week for another episode on Stack.com.